All right, thank you for the update on that. I was spelling his name incorrectly there. It's L-E-W. Lewinski. He's deploying out here. I got distracted for a moment, double checking names and times and all that stuff. But looks like we got some deployments out here, updating everybody's list. I'm excited that Scum has really found their ship in the Lancer class pursuit craft. And it looks like all these ships here. So we got Ketsu Onyo with Fearless Maul and Shadowcaster title. I'll break that down in just a moment here. We also have 2 other 5s as well. That's the Kirox and a Fang Fighter. And that's Old T. Everybody's rocking Fearless. There it is, 200 exactly. Boom, double checking here. Fearless, Maul, Shadowcaster, Crack Shot, R2, Sense, R2, 7B, and R2, 7B. Perfect. All right, so let's break down these lists here as they start jockeying for position. I want to break down Andrew's list first. The main piece here is Ketsu Onyo, who at the start of the engagement phase, she's a female bounty hunter. At the start of the engagement phase, you may choose one ship in both your forward and turret arc at range 0 to 1. If you do, it gains a tractor token. Most of the time, Ketsu is never going to move for 2-die mobile arc, which is going to be overlapping with the front arc there. In addition to that, they all have Fearless, and it says while I perform a primary attack, if the attack range is 1 and you are in the defender's front arc, you may change one of your results to a hit result, which pairs very well with that ability. Has Maul, which gives them a force, give Ketsu a force point. And it says after you suffer damage, you may gain 1 stress to recover 1 force. What is cool about that is that stress doesn't matter too often, as the Shadowcaster does have hard 3 blues. Rounding out Ketsu is the Shadowcaster title. After you perform an attack that hits, if the defender is in your turret and your front arc, the defender gains 1 tractor token. So because of the initiative here, Ketsu could, in theory, tractor 2 of these ships. Josh, I think, smartly put this rock out here. Here's the thing. This rock. Unfortunately, that's the only rock that's going to prevent a shot. These gas clouds don't do anything for being tractored onto them, and other than giving it some additional defensive modifications. Let's see. Talonbane Cobra is a Kirox fighter. The Talonbane Cobra says, while you defend at attack range 3 or perform an attack at range 1, roll 1 additional dice. So that's 4 dice range 3, 5 dice range 1. Also has the fearless the fearless talent there. I'm really trying to get up in the action, get those 5 dice double-mounted attacks. Rounding out the squad is Old Turok, which is the Fang fighter there. It says at the start of the engagement phase, you may choose 1 enemy ship at range 1. If you do, and you are in its front arc, it removes all of its green tokens. So the combination there, Old Turok stresses you, or Ketsu tractors you, Altark strips your tokens, and Talonbane punches you in the face as hard as he can. Really good formation flying here from Andrew as he's jockeying his ships around, switching out Ketsu to lead the charge here, and the other 2-5s in pursuit. So let's break down Josh's list as well. And Josh's list here. So Rick Olay, while a defender performing an attack, if the speed of your revealed maneuver is higher than the enemy's ships, roll 1 additional die. So Rick also has the full throttle ability, which is going to give him a free evade action every time he fully executes a 3-5 maneuver. And he's that Naboo starfighter there up at the top. Got Rick right there, getting access to that free evade action. Has Crack Shot, which can cancel an evade result if you're attacking with the primary weapon and the defender is in your bullseye, just giving him even more attack power at range 1 up close if he can catch a bullseye. Has a healing droid, the R2 Astromech. After you reveal your dial, you may spend a charge. It comes with 2. To gain a disarm token to recover 1 shield. They'll have those R2 Astromechs on here, so we're going to be keeping a close eye on the charges there. Handing over Plo Koon's ability. Plo Koon's got a interesting synergy here with the R2 Astromechs. So I think that's very important to note. Plo Koon, that's the 2-Force Jedi in the middle of the table there. Says at the start of the engagement phase, you may spend 1 force and choose another friendly ship at range 0 to 2. If you do, you may transfer 1 green token to it or transfer 1 orange token from it to yourself. So, Plo Koon's really good about making sure Obi-Wan and Rick have a focus token, but if they decide to heal with their R2 units, Rick or Plo Koon can pull that weapons disabled off of them and take it. Now it's going to be crazy in this, and I'm setting aside some giveaways for it because I want to see it trigger. So Plo Koon can actually pull a tractor beam token off of one of the ships. Because Andrew has initiative here, he's going to trigger that Ketsu Onyo's ability at the start of combat before Plo Koon triggers. So Plo Koon could actually pull a tractor beam token off of, say, Obi-Wan or Rick, and then give himself his own tractor beam, which would then reposition him as well. Pretty nuts stuff. I can't wait to see if that combination ends up happening. I cannot imagine what is going on. What would happen with that? We can see like a double barrel roll for Plo Koon. Oh man, Plo Koon can use it to barrel roll and get a shot. Crazy. We're still rounding out the list here is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan's got the Sense, which can look at a dial, 0 to 1 or 0 to 3 if you spend a force in the system's phase. Has the R2. Both of these Jedi have Delta 7Bs, which is going to give them a stat line of 3, 2, 3, 3. Very much your standard kind of X-Wing platform there. Very classic. But Obi-Wan's ability says, after a friendly ship at range 0 to 2 spends a focus token, you may spend 1 force. If you do, that ship gains 1 focus token. So basically letting the others protect themselves, being able to basically have his whole team, or at least the ships at range 0 to 2, has as many focus tokens as Obi-Wan has force. So some really interesting Really interesting mechanics here, and this is Andrew put it as a tough matchup for him. It's a lot of repositioning that he's got to deal with, but he's bringing Ketsu Onyo in, trying to get a tractor beam, trying to get some work done here. Yeah, Sense is basically doing nothing in this. I agree. It's the bid that did it for him. He's got a 7-point bid right now, which is plenty. Andrew didn't take a bid, so I'm taking good upgrades and I want them. Looks like he's keeping his old T safe here. Does love being in range 1, but does not want to eat the focus fire of this 3-ship squad either. You can see here, Ketsu took the evade action. You can barely see it behind her model over there. Might be in for a world of hurt if all those ships converge on her. Townbang Cobra hides behind the debris here and sets up a following lane. It's hard to tell which is which right now. Between the Jedi, they look identical to me, so have to find out exactly what is which. I'm gonna go see if I can find out if there's any distinguishing marks. So I'll be right back. All right, looks like we're starting combat here. Obi-Wan is this one. That's Obi-Wan down there. That's why I was double checking here. We'll listen and see what the judges had to say. All right. Oh, my dice camera isn't on. My bad, everybody. Looks like just some force was spent here. Looking at any other shots. All right, looks like just a hit and a 9-ball, debating force use there. I think he's just going to leave the one hit for Ketsu. I don't think it matters because he's still got the evade, so range 3 evade, perfect. All right, ask someone politely if they could get those dice out of there. Perfect. Awesome, awesome. All right. So no damage out there other than to Talonbane. Talonbane ended up with a damage card and a hit from Obi-Wan. So this is going to be an interesting engagement here. Ketsu's going to have a hard time getting the squirrely Jedi inside of that arc. The large bid that Josh took here is really going to really helping him succeed in this matchup and getting all the information he needs for it. Yeah, I'm trying to think of some engagements here. So, if Rick comes in, he's only got the single repositioned here. So, if these two kind of cut in and try to engage right there onto Rick, he might be able to barrel roll out of arc this way, but then he's kind of stuck going over the gas cloud, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. The problem with Ketsu right now is that the hard 3 is only going to put you, that's a terrible square, but your front arc, our front arc's only going like this, and the best you could do is block Plo Koon, but I think that Plo Koon might be taking a larger trajectory here. Let's see how good that square is. Pretty good. Better than I thought. So ends up taking it here. Might force the block. Which is interesting about Ketsu's ability is that you can tractor beam at the start of engagement at range 0. And we might see, though, bank boosting from Plo Koon here. Ooh, did a K-turn. Andrew assuming that Josh recognized the pseudo kill box here that was setting up for the Naboo, and kind of doing the old swordsman's gambit, where if you both know what the best strategy is, you might need to take the second best strategy. Ooh, got a boost linked focus from Hold T. Trying to help out. If it does, might end up with a block here on Obi-Wan. This could really change the game. He's able to, if he's able to prevent a shot, Obi-Wan can't make it over. Nope, and he cannot. So a beautiful block there. One of the advantages of being forced to take first player is you can't get in the other five's way. They can't double reposition if they ran into one of your ships. So we'll see what Plo Koon ends up doing here if we get a second block as well. Oh, so I was able to come in. Obi-Wan's down 1 force right now. Plo Koon's going to do fine-tune controls to barrel roll and maybe try to boost out of range 1. Ooh, he finds it. And I think that will get out of the arc. Ulti would be here. This arc's going to be here, so there might be a little bit right there that is going to overlap on those arcs. Can't tractor beam him onto the debris, which would be cool. But reducing his agility and blasting with a couple of attacks would be pretty awesome as well. Rick did come in. Avoided the kill box there. Without Ketsu's support, the other two didn't want to do it. What is funny is that Talonbane did a 4K, which means Rick's ability is not going to trigger on him. So was that out of arc? Nope. So at start of combat, triggers the tractor beam token, and then the only other start of engagement trigger would be Plo Koon, but he can only give someone his green token or take their orange token, which is the exact opposite of what's going on here. Got our dice cam off. So let's see, spends the lock, it looked like, and a fearless. Ketsu ends up with 3. Double evade from Plo Koon, ends up only nicking 1 shield off of him. Oh, that was a tractor beam there. Reroll. So ends up actually taking all 3 shields from Plo Koon, and Andrew gets on the board. With an old T focus shot here, just 2, not enough to do a kill. See that one, another blank, and 2 more damage. That's a 1 health Plo Koon flying around, and a amazing chain of events here for Andrew, getting that Ketsu tractor beam off. Here's Talonbane. His only shot is, and it looks like possibly an obstructed Obi-Wan. Ends up with only 1 hit. Yeah, I think it was obstructed there, so 3 dice. Yep, and 2 evades. No problem. I'm not sure whose 3 dice attack this is. Maybe Plo Koon into Talonbane. Hit, crit. I didn't see what it was, but 3 damage onto him. That means Talonbane Cobra's at 1 health here. Gonna check Rick's arc. Looks like range 1. It's gonna be a potentially 3 here. Might see the end of Talonbane Cobra. Talonbane Cobra's only 53 points, and Plo Koon was worth 69. But he's going to take another shot to kill, though he can't heal up above half right now. Ooh, and a natties. Let's see some natties out there for Talonbane Cobra. Oof. All right, take a moment here to clean up the board. And we'll find out. I'm going to run and grab that crit information. Could matter for Talonbane Cobra's next move. All right, the crit is hull breach, which means absolutely nothing. So now I'm going to put it out there. It's a hull breach. Ketsu's not in a great spot here. I'm always worried about that. Ketsu, because of how hard it is to turn around, an impressive ability there to jump on Plo Koon. Plo Koon's pulling off tractor beams, so then arc dodging you in the engagement phase is just something that you can't have the So let's see here. Part 3 is blocked there. So probably only has that 5K to do. But that's probably not going to give, probably not going to give Ketsu much of a shot, if any. Talonbane's got a hard to boost, but then Rick's coming around to fight him. So that's not in great position either. Andrew had to commit a lot to that. Talonbane might be able to block Rick here by maybe a one bank barrel roll and put his arc this way in hopes that Obi-Wan comes around for it. I assume Obi-Wan's going to 3-bank there and then just figure it out whichever way he needs to go. All right, we'll start my unofficial stream poll here. Still never figured out how to do that, but, well, you try your best. But let's give out a 1 for Andrew and a 2 for Josh. Let me know what you think here about everybody's chances. Had both players ended up with the ship at 1 health, though Plo Koon is technically a support ability. But, ooh, a hard 1 from Talonbane. Interesting. Gonna 5K that. Oh, excuse me. Gonna 5K that. Shadowcaster sets up Talonbane. Because of the simultaneous fire, everybody gets to shoot here. Oh, Wolfric. Yeah, it's rounded up, Wolfric. All right, a 2-bank from Old T. And pops a lock. Just clean up some dials here. Take it a gander at the board state. Yeah, I mean, I didn't discuss it, but Plo Koon's got nothing but 3-bank. Could even 5-forward boost, like, see you later. There's no reason to stick around. No reason at all. Looks like a boost here from Old T. Doubt anyone's going to shoot him, but if there's multiple arcs overlaid in that area. Oh, I'm sorry, man. It's early for me. You try sharing a room with myself. All right, I'm not yawning because it's boring. It's a very, very exciting game here. Ooh. Nope. Doesn't look like that. Gonna get arc. That arc's gonna be just out. Which is good news for Andrew. Let's see where Rick Olay is heading. Heading into the bump towns. Rick has increased speed here, and I believe that is his target lock on Talonbane. I'm not 100% sure on whose lock that is. Not exactly sure, but we'll find out. So no full throttle, no actions. Plo grabs a shield. 3 banks out. Not having fun in the middle of all those ships. And I think that's the reason why Old T headed off this way. It's to cut off these guys at the pass. So Ketsu comes through this lane. Old T comes through here and boosts, and now all of a sudden they're putting their arcs over here for next round. Very, very good positioning here from Andrew. He's thinking, got to be able to think ahead, at least a turn with these maneuverable ships out on the board. Locoon take that regen. He's going to fine-tune boost, drain the rest of his force, and can take a action. Oh no, he has. Oh, he just boosted. He kept both of his force. There's a 4-die attack from Rick. I assume Ketsu didn't have a shot. Maybe I missed the measuring for that. I must have. It was Obi-Wan's lock. Okay. Yep, that makes sense. He has used the force. So, let's see here. So, Plo Koon is unable to be halved, or excuse me, unable to get back up to full health. He can get up to 3 though, which isn't too bad. He can come back in as a pseudo support ship. His ability does work out to range 2, so if his actions focus and he can use his force point he gets each round to throw a focus out to Obi-Wan or Rick, whoever would have taken a target lock that round, or maybe just double repositioned, any number of things. So it is nice that Plo Koon came in and I came out. I'm going to have to agree with the, oh, thank you. I don't know what I clicked there. Yeah, almost definitely Plo Koon here. Gonna hard 2 and boost and start heading off in this direction. Away from Old T, pretty much doing the same thing. Hard 2 boost. We got Obi-Wan, probably hard 2, and Rick 3 bank there, and Ketsu comes in. OT is stressed right now. He linked to do that focus. The stress is hidden behind his model. So no Talon roll or K-turn from OT. He's going to have to clear his stress and turn it around. Still, very close game. Andrew's only about or less than 20 points behind here, so can easily make that up. I got a special giveaway. I'm going to give away some more of those Jersey Shore Squadron. It's just Jersey Shore X-Wing card packs. If Plo Koon pulls the tractor beam token away, that's our special event of this game. I want to see that Plo Koon pull a tractor beam off of one of his friendlies and use that tractor beam to reposition himself. It would be amazing. All right, so it looks like going to be a bump here from Ketsu, which might not be that bad. Keeps her back a little bit, keeps that arc a little bit wider, potentially keeping the other two from getting shots. Well, Andrew recognizes the kind of kill box scenario here with both the Jedi coming in and if old T sitting right here. It's going to be big circle. It's going to be a bad time for old T, so just pieces out, tries to hide back behind Ketsu for the time being. Oh, we do have Plo Koon use one of his charges here, so he's down to only one charge left. Back up to full force for everybody. Oh man, I'm so sorry, guys. I can't stop yawning. I'm drinking coffee. I'm excited. Got plenty of energy, but my body is tired. I got a nasty banana to eat, but I don't want to eat it. Ooh, that's interesting. Plo Koon didn't do it. He's actually didn't even take the shield either. He's coming to shoot. Nice call here. Like I say, a lot of this game right here is going to be that kind of swordsman's gambit where if I know the best thing to do and you know the best thing to do, are you going to do the best thing then? And Josh calls it. What is nice about these squads, everybody's a 5, so simultaneous fire all around. Rick's going first here. Doesn't care. Bring it on. Might have room to barrel roll as well. Free evade. Full throttle. Hey, speaking of exclamation point AUS, we have a coupon code World Tour 2019 for 20% off Curl Paul Creatives and 15% off of District Foundry by typing exclamation point AUS Dion setup. They can find out more information about our sponsors and how to use that coupon code. We got everybody coming back in, no running for here. Josh is choosing violence. I got a question. So, Will, is it more mentally draining playing or commentating a stream? That's close. Probably playing. I mean, playing's definitely more intense, but I'm running a lot of equipment and a million programs running all around, so I would say it's pretty close. Dion makes it look very casual. All right, so we got startup engagement triggers here, and looks like Josh is trying to focus down the old T. Oh man, and we're gonna see it. So there's a tractor beam getting thrown down. And he's going to move him towards Plo Koon. Unfortunately, LT's facing away right now. Actually would have been better to turn in and kind of hide behind that gas cloud. Andrew's moving over to that. He's got a Plo Koon trigger. No, didn't want it. Probably just want to track to beam his own 2 health ship, but. So it looks like 1 shield off of Obi-Wan from that attack of Ketsu. That's a Shadowcaster ability. Boom! Another tractor beam here. It's going to end up stressing Obi-Wan, slowing him down a little bit, preventing K-turns, things of that nature. Tractor beam really doesn't matter anymore because there's no other shots. So it's just to move them. Looks like that was measuring from Obi-Wan to OT. Got a force charge to use there. Yep. 3 natties. Get some natties in the chat for that guy. I don't know if there's an online bracket right now. If I find one, I'm going to post it on our Facebook page. Thanks for the natties, guys. All right, so this is Plo Koon's been his last force. And more natties. OT says, no. You will not take me down today, sirs.
X-Wing players, just under 30 minutes remaining in the round of 42. Just under 30 minutes.
Nothing? Nothing fell. Yup. Natty's all day. Why even take actions? You could just roll natties anyways. Nicely done there, OT. Angie with a little bit of luck. Trying to help him out a bit. Right now. So this is interesting. This is another. I do love this game. This is a thinking man's game because we have another one of those gambits here. Because if Ketsu 5's right here, but Plo Koon 1 and bear rolls, might be able to get out of that arc and just blast Ketsu right there. Ulti's got a hard 2, can boost, I guess, but his arc's only going to be like over here. So he's not in the best spot for doing that. Wasted all of his natties, so most likely won't be Talon rolling. So he's in a hard spot. I guess he could go this way and then try to boost, but his arc's going to be here. He's not going to be shooting anybody. Dion. Good morning. What did I do? What did I do, Dion? No, I didn't get my AC fixed. That's why I'm yawning so much. It was 80 degrees in my room, and there was a freaking Tyrannosaurus in the bed next to me. Well, not in my bed. Marcelo had his own bed. Yeah, Dion, how do I do a stream poll? Send you a picture of the ships we're giving away in the final. Why don't you just put them in our drive, dude? All right, some careful deliberation here. We're gonna update the force count here. Looks like everything else is all right. Let's see what Ketsu decides to do. Yeah, pretty much forced to do that 5K. Ain't you found that Ketsu lane where it can just 5K willy-nilly? Whoa, his monobell fell off. All right, there. Judge informed me that gave the players a verbal warning about dial times to keep the game moving here for both players' sake. I think OT broke. He was insaddened back there. So we got the boost linked focus here. Neither Rick Rick focused last round, so that's right. So neither Jedi ended up spending their locks, so they're both sitting out there on OT. Rick Olay here gets his extra dice, gets his free evade, but hit the gas cloud so doesn't get an action. Obi-Wan was stressed from hitting the debris there, being tractor beamed onto it. I'm not sure what the debate is right now. Oh, he's looking at his shields. He's going to flip that shield back here and get a bit of healing. Takes the weapons disabled. I assume he's going to barrel. Oh. I think we're going to see some Ploin. Remember, Plo Koon can pull off orange tokens off of ships, which includes the weapons disables from the R2. Very good synergy here. And we're going to take a look at what Plo Koon does. Only has one force. Going to use it to pull that weapons disabled off, most likely. Johnny just posted that in chat. Oh, these are Luke's. I'll put him up here. I'll put him on the next waiting screen. It's some Luke Carrington painted ships. Looks like that was another charge here. So Plo Koon's down on healing. Barrel roll to get closer here. Yep, so OT is going to trigger his ability here and remove Obi-Wan's focus token. Nobody for Ketsu to trigger here. Plo Koon uses his ability there. Boom, pulls off the weapons disabled. So Obi-Wan got to heal up to full using one of his R2 astromechs. And gets to fire as well. Very, very cool. Let's get our dice camera up here as Ketsu Onyo begins firing. Hey, a crit onto a double blank Obi-Wan, or double eyeball Obi-Wan. Only has one force, so gonna get hit. Gonna be triggering that Shadowcaster ability. Drains the last force here and takes 2 shields on Obi-Wan. Gives him a little tractor and says, hey, why don't you give my friend's arcs there? I want you shot at. Oh, speaking of sub goal, is our sub goal still the same? Ooh. Oh no. So 1 dodge there and 3 shields. That puts Obi-Wan down to 1 health and a single R2 charge. Nicely done there, old T. Yeah, I don't have the sub goal deal. Private message me on Facebook what our sub goal link is, and I'll get it back into the chat. I'll get it back into our thing. All right, looks like we have the Concord Dawn triggering for OT and ends up with a crit. And I think that's a hard maneuvers crit, or a damage engine crit. There it is, another Concord face-off and a crack shot use. And old Turok ends up with a hit and a crit, and he is dead. Crit triggers, and he's out of there. All right, Ketsu, it's all you now. 8 hull, 2 health, a Force user, and tractor beaming Jedi all over the place. I got Obi-Wan down to 1 hull. Has an R2 astromech to get 1 shield back. Plo Koon just healed back up to 2 shields and on 1 hull, but Rick is full, so certainly not out. But there's a lot of shots and 20 minutes left. All right, guys, we need 18 more subscribers. And Dylan said we're going to give away a whole mess of ships. Some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ships. All right, so ends up, Ketsu clears your stress, but ends up getting blocked there. Let's see here. Looks like an exit strategy here for Rick as he ends up leaving. There's our goal. It worked. There you go. Put it pretty big here. Shrink it down. That's Plo Koon hitting a rock. No consequences. I locked that in. 8 more, and we're giving away the painted Gen Con list. Plo Koon here using fine-tuned controls to boost off of that rock. And I'm gonna just give them what their full force would be. Everybody's force is drained right now. Ketsu's got a decent shot here for what looks like maybe 2 hits. And at least 2 evades there. 3 evades with the token, so no problem at all. Hello to everyone around the world, including those in Peru as well. We need 17 more subscriptions. And we're giving out 17 more. Do we get another sub? Don't tease me. Obi-Wan definitely did regenerate. So that was the last of his charge. Thank you. Doing a million things over here, so I appreciate you guys' help. I'm trying to keep my head on straight. One time donations count towards the sub goal. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed in the last 30 days, go to Twitch, sign up for a subscription. You can link your Amazon Prime. You get a free subscription for it. For having Amazon Prime, you can choose us as the lucky people to get that subscription. All right, Ketsu's got to figure it out here. Best way to track down these squirrely Jedi who, as someone put in the chat, scatter, get out of here. Yep, exclamation point Prime. You can tell you all about how to subscribe. All of us that subbed at Gen Con just short of those refreshing. Well, if you subscribed at Gen Con, you can subscribe within the next 6 days because we are finishing the world tour at you have an alert box? For some reason I don't got my alert box working. Hopefully we get a sub and we can see if my alert box is working. I'm doing a bunch of things here. I had to rework my stream. Oh, it's getting a little fuzzy too. I was reworking my stream. I ended up deleting something. It was all bad. So, what are you gonna do? All right, so we got Plo Koon sneaking back around here. Force barrel roll into a push, or excuse me, into a boost. There it is. Gold Stars and Podcast just subscribed. Thanks, Dion, for subscribing here. Again, trying to get us to reach our goal. Andrew throws his dial down. I think he's getting a little frustrated. But he's not out of it yet. There's a possibility. I mean, that Ketsu is worth 88 points, so if he could just get something done here and hold on to half of his points. Yeah, it doesn't look like any damage was dealt there. Still has 2 shields on that Shadowcaster. Yeah, if we get 16 more subscribers today, I'm going to give away these beautiful ships. I want to put a little picture of them right now. I'll tease them for just a second here. Let me see if I can find a picture of these beautiful ships. Looks like they're continuing to set up here. Just dancing around as best they can, trying not to get tractored off the board. Is Ketsu flying off the board? Oh, that's unfortunate. But I think we can all agree with Andrew that this might be one that he just cannot recover from. With only Ketsu available and the 3 Jedi still flying around, it's going to be almost impossible to catch them in 12 minutes. So ends up basically conceding here with the 5K off the board. There was a chance they fit and would have been amazing, but it did not. So I'm going to go congratulate Josh and give these guys some prizes, and we're going to do a little bit of giveaway. I got a plastic card I want to try to give out, and we'll show off the Stream Goal prizes. So I'll be right back. Thanks, BB Flash, for subscribing. Trying to get closer and closer to that goal. 15 more, and we're giving away a set of ships. All right, I am back. Let's do the giveaway screen. You know what time it is. It's giveaway time.
X-Wing players, 5 minutes remaining in the round of 32. 5 minutes.
Yep, I had to give out some. Andrew's being super nice. I had to give him out some of our Gold Squadron. Josh didn't grab his sheet. I don't know where he went. He disappeared on me. I'll find him in a second. Anyways, Andrew and all of the Liberty Squadron was helping us out. Gave us the big thing that we gave away earlier. I loved it. It was amazing. Had to get him on stream. Gave him a couple of our Gold Squadron cards in return. An amazing player and an amazing squadron. Now it's time. I've been promising these plastic cards. I got to pull up the our stream giveaway prizes here. We're going to start with the Ahsoka here. It's going to be our first prize. I got some other things to give away. We'll see if Dion, are you still watching? Am I giving away all these cards? I got a bunch of these. I got a bunch of these Jersey Shore Community Pack cards. I got a bunch of them. Do you want me to give these out still? Let me know. Got a bunch of them. All right, let me get organized for a second here. I already gave away one Ahsoka already, so I need to set that one aside. And I still got a bunch more. So let's do that first. Where's my roller? Oh wait, before I do that, to become eligible, you gotta type in the chat. You got more luck out here. Oh, we got a Twitch Prime subscriber. Not at all. Wait, not at all, Dion. Like I shouldn't give them away, or that I should give all these cards away. How about dropping my stickers? Oh, I did drop my stickers. Just give you a variety of choices. Just gave you a variety of choices. So wait, I'm not giving away them all? How'd you do? Marcel's in the 16?
Yeah, I beat Travis, the 8 CIS one.
You did end up beating Travis's Ocho?
Yeah, he only dropped AP5, like I was able to.
Wow, Marcel takes his Team USA list against Travis's Ocho Swarm and pulls it off. All right, guys. Got to get in the chat. Post in the last 5 minutes. Trying to get to our goal. Where's my sub goal here? I got to put it in this as well. Let's see if that's still the same. Well, here's our picture here. That's what we're trying to give away right now for our stream goal. I'll put the stream goal up in a second here. Beautifully painted ships done by the very own Luke Carrington. And if we can hit that sub goal, let's check out. It's on my other screen. Let's see if see what we're currently at. We need 14 more right now to get that. Those ships, we're going to give them all away to a single person watching and get all those ships. It's going to be amazing. We need those subscriptions, so I'm giving away the Ahsoka Tano right now. And let's see here who it's going to go to. We got 127 eligible viewers. Oh, who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? It's going to be Oddball Narwhal. Yeah, I love that. You have a hilarious picture. So that's going to be you. You can fly Ahsoka next to Oddball. Give him a bunch of actions and cool stuff like that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I need to get the we'll get away one of these Jersey Shores. Yeah, we still got an aggressor in. I think the odds talks about to lose. I guess he's a little bit closer than I thought. I think the Aussie Tuck player, I told him that if he's in the top 16, I'm putting him back on stream. Marcel's still in it. I can't tell if Justin.
That is time, the end of the round of 32. Please finish the turn you are on and report your scores. Thank you.
All right, well, that's the end of the round here. We're going to give away one of these Jersey Shore packs to everybody watching in chat. This is the Jersey Shore pack. For those who don't know, there's a bunch of awesome cards in here. You're gonna get the Boba. You're gonna get the Darth Vader. You're gonna get the Tally. You're gonna get the Awaken. You're gonna get the Grievous, and you're gonna get the Obi-Wan. All of them, full pack. East Coast Gamers, Jersey Shore X-Wing community. I'm gonna give out to somebody watching right now. Could be you. I want to see a bunch of Dion's. If you're not putting Dion emojis in the chat, I don't know what you're doing right now. All right. Oddball Narwhal. I gotta mark that down. You got the plastic Annie or the plastic Ahsoka. You need to put !win to claim your prize. Oh, you already did. You're on it. You know what's up. All right. Here's all those Dion's. Here's for the Jersey Shore card pack. We're rolling it. This is going to Empire Edition. Thanks to Empire Edition for being a subscriber. You just won the Jersey Shore set. Thank you very much. We're going to take a short intermission here, and then we'll be back with the top 16. Empire Edition, !win, fill it out. You get the Jersey Shore X-Wing community. It's East Coast Gamers. Put it in, down, what you win. You got it. Perfect. All right, we'll be right back in a couple minutes here with the top 16 matchup. And I think, I don't know. They've been going pretty fast here, so I'm not sure what we got here. I'm going to try to get some resistance in here. Looks like Duncan's in. He's distracted. Duncan's claimed table 1 as his own. Duncan, you pull that off? Who was the winner?
Like 8 points.
You barely pulled it off?
Well, I might have killed this guy in the end. I don't know.
Yeah. All right, so Duncan's in. Marcel's in. Mike with his aggressor is in. It's going to be very, very exciting. We're going to try to find one of the 8 matchups here. See if we can get one. That'll be good. But we'll be back more. Don't forget the World Tour 2019 for 20% off. Curl Creatives, 50% off. District Foundry. Dion set up the !AUS to find out more about our sponsors and find out about the Australian Open that he was streaming for the last couple of days. But we'll be back, still trying to hit that Twitch goal, and we'll be giving away those beautifully Luke Carrington specially painted ships, the Gen Con Special Danger Zone 3.0. Or no, Carson was calling it Higher Ground. That's right. So we'll be back in just a bit. Stay tuned.